I'll tell you what I think in general about people who want to make their Broadway debut that is not trained, stage actors. Don't they know, Broadway ain't for sissies, it is a tough gig. You are responsible. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, for 8 shows a week, at the top of your game. It's not easy. My favorite band was The Band, and nobody compares in my mind with The Band. Anybody that goes to the theater, I think we're all misfits, so we ended up on stage or in the audience. I am in musical theater, but it isn't necessarily what I listen to in my leisure time, do you know what I mean? I wish I could have a recurring role on Modern Family. I think Modern Family is the best comedy on television. It's extremely well written, extremely well acted, and directed. A show is exhausting when it stinks. It's exhausting when you have to work overtime to make something work. I played the tuba in high school. I wanted to be a member of the marching band. I thought, what can I play that has the most effect? What can I play to get people to laugh? I'm totally Italian, but I'm not a diva. If you could see the way I'm dressed in daily life, that's not a diva. Appearances are so not important to me. The only thing we are as actors are messengers. That's all we are. Correct? We are delivering the playwright's intention through the concept of the director. And I come on stage, if I feel confident in the role, then I give it away. All my career, I've said this, critics and producers think audiences want actors that only present the silhouette and hit the points in the silhouette. What I do is too dangerous. I don't listen to the contemporary pop artists. They all sound alike, anyway. What's the difference between opening from scratch in Philly or opening from scratch in New York? The old out-of-town tryout circuit, taking the show pre-Broadway to cities like Boston, New Haven, Philadelphia, Washington, has sort of been replaced with the number of workshops we do. I'm sure there are actors out there who work with other actors on a consistent basis, I am not one of them. The theater is a tough place. It's not cushioned the way it is in film and television. A well-rounded performer will listen to all kinds of music. I like classical, Middle Eastern, and rock a lot. I think that Stevie Nicks is one of the greats. Steve Nicks and Grace Slick and Janis Joplin have the real rock voices, to me. New York seems to be thriving, which I'm grateful for. But I would hope that they would figure out how to negotiate the traffic and limit the pedicabs, because it seems to me that it's becoming a more chaotic city. The word diva to me means doing something supernatural with something natural. I love what I do, and I love the audience, and I love the fact that I get to do it, and I love our craft very, very much, and it's a noble craft. We have a responsibility to it, to the audience, to the playwright, and to the message. I won't ever care less. I knew when I was a kid that I had a Broadway's voice. I wanted to be a rocker because I grew up in that era of transistor radios at the beach. I learned a long time ago from David Mamet to wipe your feet at the door, get it out on stage, and then go about your life. I think Madonna is a wonderful performer. To be nominated was enough, but when I won the Tony I just felt relief. In America, it stands out, because it's raw, it's big, it's emotional. My face is raw, big and emotional. It didn't work for the longest time. My favorite composers are the ones that tell the story. I love Wagner. I love Mahler. Prokofiev. The programmatic music. I listen more to classic rock because I don't like contemporary music very much. Let me say I was trained at Juilliard. I have a very high standard. I expect everybody around me to work equally as hard because people pay a lot of money for tickets. They demand the best that we have. I know what it means to have a leading part, and I know what it means to have a featured part. The book A Reliable Wife is a slice of American history. It takes a part of American history and tells a story about the purchase of a wife by a Wisconsin businessman. The research of that would have been really interesting. It's not easy being an actor, and having said that, everybody's an actor. Do you know what I mean? Paris Hilton's an actor, which is kind of scary. But if you want to honor your craft and yourself, strive for the nobler instincts. Click the link in the bio for free study notes. Limited spots, follow us now, Study Note 10.